He's ready. He's as ready as I could be.
I'm ready. You're ready. He's ready. Somebody's ready. Everybody's ready.
Bro, you ready? You good?
That's what a GoFast shirt, by the way, is supposed to look like. We put it on. It's like wide angle when we wear the GoFast shirt. It's supposed to look like that.
Well, this is our Ben. We're gonna call him Doug Benny.
Doug Benny?
Doug Benny. Hey, what's up, boys and girls? How you doing for another episode of Facebook Wednesday? Today I've got my. First of all, let me reverse. I want to say congratulations to Bob Hernandez for being the vice president of GoFast Solutions. Thank you. Well deserved. One of the hardest working people here in GoFast Solutions. We've got the whole team from Dave Prince to Bob Hernandez, myself, and the rest of the sales guys. One of the hardest working people, the whole warehouse, these guys day and night, literally can say day and night. They come in during the day and they're leaving by nighttime to get all your orders out. So I just want to say congratulations to Bob Hernandez and also congratulations to the whole GoFast team for, obviously having such a strong crew.
What a great 2023 we had.
Yeah.
2023 was strong. We had some ups, some downs, some growth. It was a roller coaster ride. And guess what? It's 2024.
Yeah.
And we're re-upping for another year to do this all over again, to find ways to educate you, to find ways to entertain you, to find ways to help you make more money. That's what it's all about, right? Mm-hmm. How do we teach people about the products so that they can be informed, they can make sales, they can take care of their families, and make customers happy. Because
Correct.
that's at the end of the day, none of us we call ourselves sales guys, but sales is has such a negative connotation at times. Mm-hmm. Basically, if you need to buy something, if you're in the market for headlights, you're a customer, you don't know anything about it. You want to go to somebody that knows what they're talking about to help you with the information you need to make an educated decision.
Correct.
And that's the heart and soul of sales, is right, helping people understand what it is that they are looking at or what they want to buy to help them find the right piece for them. Mm-hmm. And that's what you and Ben do this every week. Just teach people about product, because the more you know about product, the better able you are to communicate with your customers and fill their needs to the best of your ability. That's what makes a good customer, a good sale, and people come back, right?
Correct. And it's not only that, we have a very knowledgeable crew, you know what I mean? We know our products, we know what we have in stock. Guys, we don't assume that you have everything in stock at your facilities. Let us be your first call, you know what I mean? If you need help with a lighting solution, give us a call. If you need help on a dash kit, give us a call. Guys need help on remote starters, especially now that finally, hope to God, this weekend we get this crazy snowstorm that they're saying.
Snow.
We get Saturday, Sunday, getting some snow. Make sure you guys stock up. Call us now to make sure you have starters in stock, because Saturday and Sunday, they're saying anywhere from 4 to I don't know how many inches, because they just don't know.
That'll be good.
So, guys, make sure you're stocked up for remote starters. This is pretty much going to be the first snowstorm
of 2024.
Yeah, 2024. And they're actually saying that this is the start of a bunch of other snowstorms to follow. So make sure you're stocked up. Make sure you don't let any customer leave without, upselling them or charging them for a starter. We are your starter house facility. Just like Bob said, use us as a reference. You call us, give us a call. From starters, what pops off also? Lighting. Because people, it's getting darker earlier. The snow, you really can't see at night. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. You ever seen, it's like driving in the rain. I hate driving in the rain. I'd rather drive in the snow than in the rain. But the reflections everywhere are insane. With the snow, everything's covered. You just can't see. So lighting is the biggest add-on to a remote starter, and heated seats, to any type of winter product you have. So guys, I want to talk about, first off, we still have the SiriusXM promo going on, the buy 5, get 1 free. A lot of you guys has really taken advantage of that promo. Thank you very much. That promo is, one of the strongest that I've seen out there. Remember, you buy 5 and you get 1 free. That nets you down to like in the mid-30s for a SiriusXM tuner. So make sure you take advantage of that before it's gone. The next thing I want to talk about is Sony. Sony came out with a new line of GS speakers, guys. The speakers, I personally have seen them, have heard them. they sound tremendously. They're awesome sounding. So I personally have the GS in my F-150. That thing, listen, for being what they are, they're gorgeous looking speakers, and B, the sound, the high fidelity sound you get out of them. I have the Sony GS4 amplifier running all 4 of my inside speakers. I'm sorry, components in the front and coaxials in the rear. One of the better sounding qualities I've heard out there. Don't also forget that they also have ES line. So their ES line is their top dog. Bobby,
that's their top dog. So the ES line is a lot like a lot of you guys will buy direct, right? So you'll get that line of that brand and you're buying direct. Well, Sony ES is direct, right? That is buying direct. It's through the distribution model, but if for all intents and purposes, you're buying direct for Sony ES, and their product is spotless. Getting back to the GS series that you were talking about, the really cool thing about the GS series is it's priced in that velocity range, where ES is great, but ES is a little bit on the higher side. Every customer that walks into your store may not be an ES customer. It depends on what their budget is. But when it comes to GS, everybody is in the GS budget. GS speakers are in everyone's budget, and you're getting a speaker that customers you don't have to explain to the customer, well, this is a brand, and they know Sony, right? Sony is highly recognizable. It's in that velocity range where you're going to be able to sell them repeatedly because the price is right, and they're getting a quality speaker. You're not going to turn around and give them something that's a knockoff brand that doesn't sound well. It's Sony quality, it's Sony recognition, and it sounds great.
So let me get into the whole Sony recognition, guys. I don't care what you look, you say, you do. Every single place you look, whether it's your home, your business, your cars, the stores, retail stores, there is something Sony in your facility or at. But I had to hit stop and hit Bob because he's grabbing his morning cracker, whether the hell that is.
It's my monster.
Yeah, his monster song. But getting back to the subject, everything's Sony. Like legit, whether it's you're at a movie theater, you're watching on a Sony projector, whether you are listening to music in earbuds, guess what you're listening on? Sony earbuds. Your camera lenses, Sony IR lenses. A lot of kids, what do they play? That's why I'm saying Sony has the biggest recognition. You talking about the PS5, Sony PS5. #1 selling gaming system out there. From kids from 5 years old all the way up to your 70s, 80s, they understand and know Sony.
They know the brand.
They know the brand. So, why not carry something in your store that is recognized by both the younger generation and the elderlies? On top of that, some of the radios, not some, all the radios actually in the Sony lineup are very easy to use. I can honestly say, I can give, and I laugh because my 65-year-old mother has a Sony radio in her truck, and easy to use. She had another brand in there, and she couldn't figure it out, calling me every day. Papi, I don't know what's going on.
Pero yo no sé what's going on over here. You're touching this, and it doesn't work. What are you doing?
What subwoofer? I don't understand what subwoofer is. Regardless, it's very easy to use. I put in a Sony in there. Guess what? My headaches are over with.
It works.
Yeah, it just works. It looks great. It feels great. It just works out of the box. So I hate to say this because Sony's like an Apple, and other brands are like Androids. Unfortunately, the Android takes a little bit more getting used to, getting more. So with the Sony, you literally can hand an Apple phone to your mother, and
she knows how to work it.
She'll know how to work it. That's exactly what the Sony mentality is, and that's exactly what Sony wants to give all around, from the younger generations all the way up to the older generations. So guys, if you have not tried Sony, or you have not added it to your arsenal of head units in your stores, you're missing out.
That's
you really
right.
are. Next thing I want to talk about is, guys, we are in the mecca of e-bikes. Everywhere you look, there's something electric, whether it's an electric car, electric bike, electric chainsaw, electric lawnmower. It's all coming to electric. We are a big distributor for two major bikes: the Blaupunk e-bike, which they have the Henry and all that good stuff, and then the I can never say the
Young Electric?
Young Electric mountain bike, which I think is cool because that piece actually could take off road. The Young Electric, you don't have to worry about water or anything like that. It's really made to be rugged. And, we carry both bikes. The Blaupunk is more of a tuner bike. Like for me, like I'm a tuner guy. You want to just coast around on a nice day. You take it, bring it back home. It doesn't get wet, doesn't do anything. Just like if you own the Harley and you have a crazy sound system, you don't want it to get wet. But the other one, the Young bike, that thing, it's meant to go off road.
It's a monster.
Yeah, it's meant to get splashed on and rained on. And if you're a hardcore, I was gonna say like me, going off road, but I don't really do off road. I do hike a lot, but I do see a lot of hiking people with their mountain bikes, believe it or not, on the trails, and they're going through the water, they're going through the mud. I'm like, wow, I want one of those. So guys, make sure you give your sales rep a call. We got some deals on both bikes. It's a great add-on sales to your shops. You can put it on the sales floor, put a price tag. Any of the e-bikes we carry are at full map, meaning, $15.99 retail. You're not going to find it online cheaper. They want you to make money. And in reality, you've got the backing of two big name brands. One, especially the Blaupunk. When Forbes wrote an article about that, reviewing it, they reviewed it the top dog of all e-bikes in the industry just because of, best mile per hour. So it's about 19 to 20 miles per hour. Distance, I want to say it's about 70 miles per distance. The best compatibility, like you can fold this bike. It comes with a carry case. If you buy a Blaupunk e-bike, we'll give you a free carry case. You put it on your shoulder and just take it with you. It weighs 46 pounds. I know. I own one. I tested it out. It literally is very light. I throw it in back of my Charger and keep on going.
So we ran a contest at the end of last year, again with SiriusXM, right? We had a SiriusXM.
Thank you, Paul Truman.
Paul Truman sponsored not one but two bikes. So one bike we gave away to one of our dealers who won it by buying SiriusXM product, and his name was randomly drawn. Well, we ran the same kind of contest for our sales reps. So the more SiriusXM receivers they sold, the better chance they had to win. Johnny won, and he's took it home the other day. Like he said, it folds in half. It's 46 pounds. It came with a carry case. This is the type of thing you can put it in the trunk. You could take it out to the park, go for a ride. You're gonna have a great time with it over the spring and summer. And that's something that's big in New England and across the United States. I was doing a little research. I think you and I were having a conversation the other day. Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, they all have programs to help people buy e-bikes. I have a hybrid vehicle. The government subsidized the car that I purchased, or that I leased, I should say. Johnny's making fun of my car already. They do the same with the e-bikes. They'll subsidize e-bike purchases. So definitely stay tuned. Talk to your sales rep as we roll into 2024, and that program comes live again in Connecticut and Massachusetts and Rhode Island, and some of the other New England states, New York as well. I will keep you guys updated because it's a way for us to help you guys sell through e-bikes, because that's the way that we're going to be going, right? We're going to go electric.
Correct.
You just mentioned it.
So it's funny you mentioned that. So we are a fulfillment house, meaning we have these stuff in stock. There's no need for you to overstock yourself. E-bikes are great. I've actually sold quite a bit of them. The guys that really understand how to sell these e-bikes understand that it's going to make you a ton of extra money, A. B, you're giving customers now a new service to come in through your door to actually purchase items from you that is not car audio related. C, everybody wants to go green.
Everybody.
And just D, the last thing I have to say is, you're seeing all these kids and all these adults out there now with e-bikes, and you would think, well, where are they getting it from? Are they getting it online? Are they getting it? So you have the opportunity at your retail stores to actually sell them something that is a want, that a lot of people want right now. I'm going to tell you right now, I was one of those guys that was like, oh, I don't really need it. It'd be nice. I ended up getting the e-bike, and let me tell you, it's actually pretty cool. I took it out in the freezing cold on Sunday.
Did you?
Just to take a ride around, just to take a rip around it. And I was very impressed on, the pedal assist. I had it on stage 2 going up a pretty decent incline. Usually my fat behind goes, I ain't doing this, I'm out of breath. But it was actually really, really smooth going up. It didn't take too much pressure. It helped me work out a little bit because God knows I need it. It's a great market to get into your stores, guys. So make sure, if you are not selling additional items, it's not just about car audio, it's not just about remote starters. We sell e-bikes, which is an excellent addition to your stores. We sell, believe it or not, a bunch of Little Tree air fresheners. I've got a gentleman that just bought literally 2 cases today from me this morning. It's a great seller. Even if you give it to customers that come in through the door as a thank you for purchasing from you, think about it. You go a distance with just saying, here, Mr. Customer, here's a 3-pack or a 6-pack or even a single pack of these air fresheners. Thank you for your business. We really appreciate it. That goes a long way.
Sure. What's better than when you pull your car into a shop? And I know you've done retail. I did retail for many years. I mean, the retail car would pull in it and it'd pull it into your shop. Some of those doors, you'd open them up and you'd say, oh my God, I can't imagine that somebody's even sits in this car. Well, what would be better than for that customer or a customer to come into your shop, get their car back from you, and not to find wires everywhere and the owner's manuals on the floor and grappers. The car's neat, it's clean, it's got an air freshener in there. They get the car back better than the way they brought it in. That's a nice touch. It doesn't cost a lot. And to your point, with the Little Trees, you put them on their counter. Buy a pack that comes with a little display. Mm-hmm. You just put it on your counter, and that's it. You turn around in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You're missing trees. There's no trees left. You reorder because it's just one of those impulse buys. Mm-hmm. That's why when you go to your when you go to the supermarket and you're online, they've got all these little tchotchkes, little impulse buys. It's an impulse buy for you. It works. It's a tried and true method. You have stuff on the counter that people can buy that'll just impulse. They're getting up. They're going to give you their credit card. They're paying for a remote start for $350. Oh, you know what? Let me get one of those. Oh, my wife's car smells like butt. Let me get one of those. Or my kid's car smells like ass. Let me get one of those.
I'll be back.
Johnny left. I'm here by myself. I think Johnny went to go get something to drink.
The only reason that
I'll drink my Monster while he's away.
No, well, the only reason I left and came back is I went to the race choice section. And, you talk about impulse buys. And you talk about buys that, you go to the store. Me, for instance, I walk into Walmart or Target. I need to get deodorant. Somehow I look at my shopping cart, got $150+ worth of goods in my shopping cart. And it happens every time because I complain to Shelby. I'm like, why do we go to these stupid stores? So, things like lighting, things like e-bikes, things like Little Trees, things like even like this. Like you wouldn't even think the stable for storage. It's wintertime. People store their boats, their Harleys, their cars. This is all stuff that you can carry. It costs really nothing to put on your shelf, a few dollars. You put on your shelf, customers grab and go, and it will never come back, guys. We sell things like this. We sell detailing products. We sell the rags that a lot of people use and throw them away. We sell, I can go on and on with all the brands that we have in stock. Racing season's coming up. Really is. You need helmets. You need gloves, fire suits, shoes. What did you say?
We got them.
We got them in stock, guys. All. And we have not, some no-name brands. We actually have name brands in the barn. Alpine Star. You've got the RaceQuip. We're a big major distributor for RaceQuip. You've got Sparkle. I can go on and on with all the brands that are in the facility to make sure that you guys have a safe racing season. And I love Ryan Preece to death. I really do. It broke my heart when his car, our race choice car spun around and broke a record. What was it? 10 times? 10 times around. But if it wasn't because of the safety equipment we sell, guys, his life would have been in jeopardy.
Sure.
You know, he came out of that. Yeah, he was a little banged up, but he came out alive.
He walked out.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Me as a racer, let me tell you, I look at that as I need that equipment. It don't matter what it costs. I don't care if the helmet costs me $1,000. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to save my life.
That's it. I mean, what else? What could you spend more money on than to save that big freaking head of yours?
Correct. Wow. Bob.
I think I got to stop. Slow down.
You need to slow down a monster. I'm going to call your wife in a minute, you know? So, but guys, that's my point is, always think about outside the box. You know, you guys are wondering, it's slow for you, the retailers, you know, oh, what can I do to make a difference? Guys, this is a perfect scenario of what to make a difference at your shops. Think outside the box. If you're having a real bad, you know, season, let's have a conversation about getting some other products in your shops. So that's my point.
That's you know, and I think the last point I'll make about this, Johnny, is the value of a GoFast, right? Because all of those things that John mentioned, whether it was the stable, right? How many of I've got to do an opening order? No, you can go to GoFast, see what we've got in the barn. Take one to show, one to go, and now we're a day away from the 95% of our customer base. That means that we are your warehouse. All you've got to do, put it on your shelf, sell it. If you sell it, buy another one. You buy another one, you're going to sell that one too. And that's where the value of a GoFast is. We've got all of these things. We're consistently looking for things that are outside of the box to help for you to put in your store. One to show, one to go, sell. And when you need more, you keep reordering. Can you imagine if you got into a business that you bought all this inventory and it didn't sell? What do you do now? Now you've got money stuck on the shelf. With a company like GoFast, with our team, you've got all of these products. You can try it, sell it. If it doesn't sell, you give Johnny a call. We've done many times where we've taken something, especially if something you're trying, we'll stock balance it. All right, to give it a shot for 30 days, 60 days. It doesn't sell, give it back to us. We'll give you something else that you do need, right? An ability to try new products, put them out there, see what sticks. If something starts selling, you keep buying it. So that's just my shameless distributor plug for the week.
Well, it's not only a shameless distributor plug. I was a major retailer, Bob. You knew that.
Yep.
I'm talking about millions and millions of dollars a year in gross products that I bought. And I want to say about 75 to 80%, I bought it through distribution. Why? Because it fit my model. The distribution model was, they're here to help out. I don't know of anybody who will pick up a phone at 10 o'clock at night on a weekend. I don't know of anybody who will, take product home and help the customer out if they're stuck on the weekend. That's the relationship you have with a distributor. We go above and beyond. That's the reason why distributors, are very successful, because we're here to help. It's not just about moving this product. It's not about just moving a box. It's really about the relationship that you have with your distributor rep, to go to the next level. And that's the reason why a lot of retailers that really brace the distributors are successful, because we're not trying to jam products down the throats of customers. We want to make sure that you're set up for winning, not failing.
We want to set you up for turns.
Yeah.
It's all about turns. You buy one, you sell it, you buy another one. It's the turn, right? Buying and stocking a whole bunch of product doesn't make a lot of sense unless you're 100% sure that that's product that's going to move. When you're looking for new things and new businesses and new revenue streams, we're the partner you need. We're the partner that's going to have something that's different and new, and you're going to try it and you're going to sell it, or you're going to try it and you're going to think, wow, this wasn't for me. We'll find a way to make it work, because that's what we do. Mm-hmm. So,
and if are not familiar with our website, it's www.gofst.com. You can, if you don't have an account, make sure you register. Give your sales rep a call so we give you access to the website. That way, I can preach and Bob can preach so much about adding additional revenue and additional items into your arsenal of stuff you carry at the stores. But you really can't, there's not enough hours in the day to speak to every person, tell them about every line we carry. We have well over 80 brands.
Yes.
80 brands, guys. That's a lot of brands. So I can't just sit here and go, oh, the Race Sport this or the Stable this or, the lighting display or the, GoFast apparel. Whatever the case is, we don't, us salespeople, there's only, 8 to 9 hours a day in selling. We don't have enough time to tell you about everything. So we make sure that, you can go onto our website, you go to Big Buys, check out everything that's on sale, and also the specials. Make sure that you constantly check your cell phones, your emails, even Facebook, our Facebook group, GoFast dealer page. We post up the specials up there. Make sure you check that out. It's a benefit to you guys to, obviously, there's a saying, you buy cheaper and you sell higher. So you make more money in the long run. That is reality. So make sure you check out gofst.com and our Facebook dealer page, GoFast dealer page, it'll say on it. You do have to get approval. Please answer the questions that are there, so that way we can get you access to to that page and also the website.
And we share. That's where we keep any of the sales that we do are on that page, so that we don't really show our pricing to consumers, right? Because we're here to protect our dealer base. So if you sign up for that page and you get approved, that means we've vetted that you are a business, and we bring you in, and you'll see some of the deals that we're offering. So we're always posting them there.
Correct. And guys, I want to also talk about our brand of the week. So this week, our brand of the week is RaceSport. Thank you very much to RaceSport for always making some really cool items. I've seen some really, really cool items, from your chasing lights to this thing right here, the interior flow kit. I see more and more videos of people putting it up, of the RaceSport kits. We have sold quite a few of these. That kit is pretty cool. You can do the patterns in the inside. It flows between the cracks. It's got the footwell flow. It's got the door handle flows. We also sell the RaceSport, what's called the LED Night Rider scanning. So the hood, you ever seen in the hood some of the guys that it just scans? Yeah, this is it that they're using. So we have it in stock, guys. We also sell for a lot of municipalities. Wow, did I say that right?
Municipalities.
Municipalities.
Yeah.
My Spanish is very sexy, okay? Excuse. We sell all the strobe lights that can be interlinked with each other. These are the official cop lights that you see on those vehicles, like on the side panels, that they all flash real bright and they do different patterns. These are it, guys. We have amber, white, green. Now green is a big thing because DOT is doing green. Yeah, DOT is green. We have all those in stock. We have the Terminator headlights, our #1 selling LED bulbs. These things are, majority of the vehicles are plug and play, very, 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 very low defective rate. We carry the RaceSport internal LED lights. Also, we have the CAN bus decoders for the LED lights. This piece is pretty interesting. Here, Bob, give him a little demo of these strobe lights of the DOTs that I was talking about. So they do different patterns. As you can see, it's flashing. It's going to change in a second. So
Johnny sees the lights and he feels like pulling over.
I feel like a mosquito right now. So these we have displays on hand. If you buy a certain amount of product, we will give you a display for free, guys. So make sure you talk to your sales rep about that. Something else.
So Johnny, let's share with the team now. We're gonna do 4 sets, 4 sets of bulbs. We'll give you a free display. We're going from now through next Tuesday, right? Next Wednesday, because that's when our next Facebook Live is. So for the week that RaceSport is the brand of the week, we are gonna, every time you buy 4 sets of these, we will give you a display. Just let your sales rep know which display you're looking for.
Well, excuse me. For you.
Oh, I'm touching your stuff.
We should have just waited till tell them about the display program, but you went ahead. So Bob's already hopped up on Monster. Please forgive him. RaceSport makes some unique stuff for trucks. They really, really, really do. They have a patented technology that I haven't seen out there at all. These are cab lights. Pretty much, I own an F-150. It doesn't have cab lights. I like the cool cab light effect. They make them in blacked out or white. And these are solar-powered cab lights, and they last up to 6 hours, actually 8 to 9 hours with it on. The minute that these cab lights, obviously the light, it gets dark at night, they won't turn on because it's getting dark. They'll turn on when it senses motion. The minute it stops, sensing motion, they turn off. So these are cool because RaceSport has actually patented these lights to be the first out there. Like I said, solar powered. You don't have to drill nothing into your truck. You just stick them on and go. 8 to 9 battery backup, automatic dusk to dawn light detection, and also motion detector. So it's activated by motion, and it's got 3 LEDs per pod. So you're going to be seen. You're going to be, you're from a distance, you're going to see the cab lights. So if you don't have the cab lights, definitely give us a call. We'll give you a crazy deal on these lights. RaceSport also does rock lights. So, RGB plus white. They also have rock lights that are chasing. They make a very unique headlight bulb, which I sell a ton of, is the PLEDs. Now you're saying this is a funky looking LED there. What's going on?
It's like the red rocket.
Why would you even say that? So very unique LEDs. Most light kits you see with LEDs on the side. This one is specifically, the reason the LED is in the front in a crystal, like a triangle shape, is because it's made for projectors, guys. So a lot of you guys are trying to find a solution for projectors. Look at the size of this thing. This thing pretty much fits anywhere. It literally is a tip that lights up as an LED. Comes with the CAN bus decoder. So if you have like a Jeep or you have a Chrysler vehicle or a Dodge, these are true plug and plays with those vehicles. So check them out. Call your sales rep. We do have them in stock for very famous projector headlights. What else do we got up here? We got a bunch of stuff. TLEDs, interior lights. So we have interior lights. Yeah, so guys, this is just a small assortment of what RaceSport does. They make lights from, wheel wells to interiors to trunks to badges to, they make this cool hitch bar that goes in back of like pickup trucks where it lights up the hitch area so that way you can see where you're hooking up at night. That's also another patented technology. The Flow kit, they just came out with another kit that's a smaller kit and more additions to this kit. If you're the type of person that wants to light up the whole interior like I did, this is the kit for you. Guys, thank you, RaceSport, for being also a 2023 Mobile Expo. I was looking back here, but it still says Winter Summit.
Yeah.
Mobile Expo, sponsor. We truly appreciate you guys. We appreciate your products. I hope that every Mobile Expo you're getting tons of questions, answer to you guys. There's a lot of guys that are very interested in the line and want to know more about it. If you're interested in the RaceSport line, please don't hesitate to give your salesperson a call. We'll be more than happy to spend some time to tell you about everything RaceSport has, which I can tell you is a lot. So they cover everything from the basic headlights all the way up to the crazy exotic, underglows, interiors, exterior, badges, lighting, spotlights, marine life. So they also make lights for boats and stuff like that are actually sea and saltwater approved to be underwater in the sea and salt, which everybody knows is harsh. So give us a call, and we'll definitely help you guys out. Bob, you want to add anything else?
So lighting has become a big part of our business. I think it's a big part of your business. One of the quickest and easiest ways in terms of installation to increase your sale is to offer lighting with every job you do. I was talking to tinters. Tinters are notoriously not not installers. They don't like it. They don't like it involved. But when it comes to tinting, how many times are customers tinting front windshields? No. Hey, they can't see. Changing a bulb doesn't require a ton of
knowledge,
installation experience for the most part. There are times that you do, but in many vehicles, there's a lot of plug and play solutions from RaceSport. So you turn around and you offer tint on your windshield, change the bulbs.
Yeah.
Anything when you see a customer and you have them come into your place and it gets dark early and we've got the snow, we've got rain. Would you like to see better at night? Nobody's going to say no. Nobody wants to say no. I don't want to see better at night, Bob. I'd rather.
Jesus, Bob.
That's the monster. I'd rather just bet. I'd rather just plug it, run into things. No, everybody wants to see better at night. That's just an easy way to upsell every sale that comes through your business.
Well, you also have the older generations like yourself.
I can't see for shit.
They can't see nothing. You can't say that.
Oh, I can't say that. Strike that. Don't write that.
You can't see at night, unfortunately. So what is the best solution for, the vehicle? Add LED headlights. I understand the whole tinting, it gets darker earlier, front windshields are tinted, you got these halogen lights. Now you're seeing more and more vehicles with LED. Why? Because they're proven that they are brighter at night and allow you to see at night. Unfortunately, poor Bob's got to get his bifocals checked out, so.
When they come out with a car that does Braille, that's when I'm going to be good.
Bob's car also makes a noise when he goes backwards and forwards, which I still, for the life of me, don't understand why.
Sounds like a golf cart.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit like a golf cart. It really does. But, guys, the point is, you do have older generations out there. If you see an older person coming through your door, they complain that they want lighting. They want, that they can't see at night. Sell them a lighting kit. So make sure you have, you call your sales rep. If you have no lighting in your barns, make sure you give us a call. We got from mild to wild. And, yeah, mild, entry level, to wild, your PLEDs for projectors. See?
Mild to Viven La Vida Loca.
Anyways, this is getting too long-winded. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you, Bob, our VP, for coming in and doing a couple of segments with us here. Ben, hope you get better.
Ben, get better.
Yeah, get better, and see you hopefully soon. Guys, this concludes our Facebook Wednesday.
Selling more in 2024.
If you ever have any questions, do not hesitate to give your sales rep a call here at GoFast. We're here to help. We're here to make you guys money. We're here to make sure that you grow. If you grow, we grow. Thank you, guys.
Sweet.
Adios.